Oh, bro. I put them up my mouth. Don't know what to say. Got my do this shit like that. Do no fucking no. Do it again like a no. Niggas built like a homo. Do it, show no. Do it, no. I'm trying to make it, break it, do it, and take it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you lay. I kinda got some lazy. Do it again like baby. Don't know what to even say. Jump out the way and nip. That's some UK show shit. No, anyways, let's go watch something.
You work for Hamas?
Man's going after everyone, bro. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, everyone? What's up? Yo, guess what we're doing? We're going to Fast and Furious. I'm joking. Well, actually, we're just watching random ass videos. Actual videos. First one I'm thinking of watching is Tyler Oliveira inside the New York invaded by welfare addict. Invaded by welfare addicted Jews. I mean, J words. This video gets done up. I don't even know if that's the right word. Random got done up. Yeah, whatever. So say hi. Yo, what's up? What's up, Angel? Mm. What's up, Angel? How you doing? What? I just realized. Yeah. Boom. Well, addicted Jews. Don't know. Give me the rules. Don't know what. Okay. Just give me a pick of my shoes.
I don't want my kids should play in the house.
This is Curious Joel.
You're not going. You're like eating.
A village of 44.
Yo, okay. They can actually dance, bro. Oh, I'm coming back. Let me go get some pounds. Serious? Yo.
4,000 Hasidic Jews in upstate New York that primarily speak Yiddish have an average of 7 kids per family. How many kids do most?
Oh shit, these niggas are on some population method. See, this is what them white niggas need to do. Into basically telling niggas to get on my country and shit. Have like 7, 8 kids. Who cares? You're on a population decline, bro. Fix it up.
Most people have out here?
17, 18.
How do they afford 17, 18 kids? It's one of the poorest towns in America.
17, 18. What the fuck?
With 40% living beneath the federal poverty line, many men here are religiously studying the Torah full-time and heavily rely on public assistance and welfare in the form of Medicaid.
The Down syndrome Jew?
With 40%
I've seen it all, bro. I've seen it all. Who inside, bro?
Beneath the federal poverty line, many men here are religiously studying the Torah full-time.
And what they get the... Is that buzzcut? And is that metal on his head?
Heavily
They're probably rich, saving every penny they get.
Rely on public assistance and welfare in the
Down syndrome Jew, bro. I've seen it all. I've seen it all.
form of Medicaid, housing vouchers, food stamps, and cash aid to support their giant families that God commanded them to have. And the village enforces strict gender roles, modest dress codes, and sends their kids to private religious schools. And why is it okay for Jewish people to live together in a homogenous Jew-only community, but it's illegal when white people try to build their own? I pulled up to Curious Joel myself to see what's going on. Welcome to Curious Joel, a traditional community of modesty and values. In keeping with our traditions and religious customs, we kindly ask that you dress and behave in a modest way while visiting our community. This includes wearing long skirts or pants, covered necklines, sleeves past the elbow, use appropriate language, maintain gender separation in all public areas. Thank you for respecting our values. Let's pop in here and say shalom.
For him, yeah.
Hi. Shalom. Okay, so it says entrance for members only. Not sure what it takes to be a member. What does it take to be a member? Do I have to be Jewish to enter? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the schedule exactly, but 9 o'clock sharp, they're not at work. Okay, so I guess everyone's praying right now. So you gotta wonder what these people do for employment. You'll notice the Mexicans out here are doing
Mexican hardworking.
maybe hard labor, and the Jewish people, I'm not sure what they do. Maybe we can ask this guy. Excuse me. What do most people do for work out here? You don't know?
This just said everybody. Yo, man, started what the flip?
All right. Cold shoulder. Question for you, sir. How long do people pray per day? Okay. What do people do for work?
I'm not miserable. We have to.
Okay. What do you do for work? Okay. You don't want to talk? How many hours a day do they pray?
3 hours a day.
Do people have 9 to 5s?
Yes.
Like what industries are they involved in here?
Construction, all other type of industries.
And what do you do?
I'm a student, and also I'm doing home care.
What are you studying?
I'm studying Torah.
Torah?
Yes.
How old are you?
Our holy Torah.
And who pays for your education?
I try to work on overtime.
Overtime.
Yes.
Where do you work overtime?
I work
Home care. What was that? Oh, he's basically babysitting?
home care.
That's what I guess.
Right, yes.
Is it like, do you have kids?
I have kids, yes.
How many kids?
3.
How do you afford to raise 3 kids while being a student?
Because I work very hard. I want to study the Torah. I'm very proud.
How do you afford to study the Torah, though?
God help me.
Does the American taxpayer help you too?
Also, yes.
Yep. How many people out here are on like welfare in the form of like housing assistance or Section 8 or EBT, SNAP, Medicare?
Yes, yes, yes.
And that allows you to study the
You gotta
Torah?
learn from them, bro.
Yes.
And raise your kids?
Yes. Yes, thank
And
you.
how many kids do most people have out here?
17, 18.
17, 18. Okay, sure. Seven- 17, 18 kids, bro. We're cooked. Actually, I'm not cooked, but crazy. These niggas have got a whole extended family. Marvelous. Whole extended family. By himself.
How do they afford 17, 18 kids?
They are proud to do what the Torah says, that you need to be multiple and fruitful.
Wow. And do you think there's welfare abuse in the community out here?
Niggas cracking every
No,
single
because they actually
day,
have the
bro.
kids?
Yes.
They have the kids. Do they get tax credits for the kids?
What they get, but they are all doing to keep our Torah, yes.
Keep the Torah.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on people out there who can barely afford to have one kid?
If they want, they can have one, but if God's given them more, it's very proud.
Okay, shout out God.
Yes.
Okay.
We are very against the state of Israel. It's a very big problem for us.
So you guys don't approve of a state of Israel before the Messiah comes, right?
Yes. Zionism is not Judaism. It's a very other thing.
Question for you, sir.
Every man.
What do you do for work out here? Are you on the phone? Or are you listening to the radio? Okay. Damn, it's tough to get some answers out of folks. What do you do for work?
Nothing.
How do you make money?
My wife.
Your wife? What does she do for work?
What is this? What?
Interview. Good to meet you. For YouTube. So your wife works and you study the Torah?
Have a good day.
How many kids do you have?
Have a good day.
How many children do you have? Okay, thank you. Well, that was fascinating. Excuse me. Do you study Torah? Torah?
No.
What do you do for work? Do you have a job? Does your wife work? Are you a student of the Torah?
Yes.
Do you work a job for money?
I?
Yeah.
No.
Does your wife?
Yes.
She does. Does your wife go to work to make money and you study Torah?
Where are you?
Tyler, good to meet you. I'm just doing a YouTube video about this place. I find it
I
fascinating.
don't have time. I have to go.
But where are you going if you don't work?
I study.
Do you study?
Let's study Torah, bro. It's a whole loop. It's a whole loop, bro. Let me see. Kick. Hey, let's see. It's man studies. It's either they study Torah. There's students that studies Torah. It looks like a wife work. Okay, they're getting welfare. I mean, it's the government that's paying. Taxpayers, yeah, whatever. Yeah. It is what it is, though. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. They actually teach you good lessons, though. You gotta do what you gotta do. Life. You Yo, anyways.
And does your wife work? What industry does she work in? Teaching, education, children? And how do you afford the kids if you don't work? Your wife? Okay, thank you. Sounds like a great setup. Damn, I might have to get in on that. Excuse me, what do women work at here? What jobs do women work in here? Is it mostly childcare? Okay, cold shoulder. Do you work a job as well as raise the kids? Do the women raise the kids in? Okay, tough to talk to the women out here. How do people afford to have families? So like as you raise baby, do you also go to work at some point? What do you do for work? Do you study the Torah for a living? Do you study the Torah? Do you work a job? No? Does your wife work a job? Are you a student? Do you work? Are you a student? Man, I can't do this anymore. Question for you. Do you study Torah? Do you study the Torah? Excuse me, sir. Do you study the Torah? Hey. Oh, you speak on his behalf? How do you know that? Get on out of here. He said he doesn't want to give an interview. How would he know? Do they communicate telepathically via hive mind? Hi. Tyler, yes. How are you, my friend? How are you doing? Yes.
Wow.
How are you? You want to say hi?
Independent journalist.
Yes.
Lucy, you want to say hi? No.
Okay, how are you doing?
Hey, shit, this
Do you want to tell me a little bit about this place?
Sure, we grow up here.
Okay.
It's a very nice place.
Yeah, and it's mostly Hasidic Jews?
Yes,
Okay.
it's only Hasidic Jews.
And it's one of the most biggest growing towns, right? By percentage?
It's the biggest in the
Big families, too.
Big families, right?
How do people afford to have such big families out here?
It's
Like, bro, what the fuck? We got that new update, Jews. That's a new update. Damn.
not say anything.
What do you mean? How do they have such big families?
We believe in God that
Believe in
God
God?
created us. That
Okay. Hey, thanks for saying hi, my friend.
I don't know who you are.
My name's Tyler Oliveira.
I don't talk to the suspicious person.
How am I suspicious?
I don't know who you are.
Damn, ouch, that hurt my feelings. Do you study Torah? Or do you work a job or own business?
Everybody here works a job.
Well, that's not true. What's up?
They have Torah and they work.
That's not true. That's a lie. That's not true.
Suspicious person.
That's not true. I've talked to people, they said some of them just study the Torah. They told me themselves.
Well, some.
So who's the liar? I understand that. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know who you are.
I'm just asking questions. How many children do you have?
You work for Hamas?
What? I'm a journalist. I'm just exploring. YouTube vlogger. I don't work for Hamas. He said, do you work for Hamas? What? Okay, so this is the most beautiful $10 million synagogue right here. It is quite nice. Let's see if anyone wants to talk. Hello. Are most people here rabbis? 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 Are you guys rabbis?
No.
Okay. Do most of them work as... Yes, hello. I'm asking men what they do for a living out here. Are most people here...
What number?
Oh, just my name, Tyler. I'm just asking Hasidic Jews out here. 'Cause I know
No. Not for you.
Oh my.
People are not gonna answer you. Just,
What do most men do here for work? Is it they study the Torah?
no, most people are working in Amazon wages.
CNN? No, I just have a YouTube channel. The mere presence of a goyim was sufficient to raise
What does the
suspicion.
goyim even mean? Question for you? Goyim is the Hebrew plural of goy, meaning non-Jewish person or Gentile. You stupid goyim. A good goy. So like when you say he's a good goy, that means he's not Jewish.
Question for you. What do most men do for work here? Are they rabbis? This is working? No. What do they do? Because I'm trying to talk to people, just figure out what the main industry is.
Wouldn't this cause more hate on them though? You know, how did they even do they farm?
Can you give me some ideas?
Oh, go outside.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying.
What they have the small hats? Oh, that's probably level 1. You start off with the small hats as level 1. After you grind up to get bigger hats each time. I get it now.
I talk to folks like you, how you make your money and afford to raise your families.
Roth.
What?
54 Roth.
A Roth IRA.
But then I finally met this guy who gave me some wisdom.
Everything people do.
What do you do for a living?
Billboards.
How long does the prayer last? And when do people go to work?
People go from 9 o'clock in the morning, from 6 o'clock in the morning until the night.
So how do they pay their bills?
How they pay the bills? By working.
Well, when do they work if they're praying all day?
They're not praying all day. So you have a lot of people coming in the morning and going into work. then coming back to pray. You have a lot of people coming in the morning to pray. They have people just waking up late.
I see.
From
Okay.
having a big community.
So you own a billboard company?
Yes.
How do people afford to have like 10 kids out here?
The community is based on this. So
Okay, so is it
Oh, so like everyone's working together.
wealthy members of the community give charity?
yes, mostly. That's the way.
Are most people on Medicaid, SNAP, PBT? Let's be honest.
I don't know. I can't speak for other people.
What about you?
I'm not gonna tell about myself.
Okay.
A lot of these folks have business there. Not all of them. Some of them.
But there's a lot of you guys, right?
Some of them are being supported by community members.
Okay. What's the big industry for women out here? Is it childcare? Because I noticed Mexicans seem to work like retail. Construction. Many men will tell me my wife works, but I do not.
That's not true.
That's what they told me though. They
The
themselves.
first 2 years after they get married.
Okay.
Only the first 2 years.
Okay.
And then they go work. Most men.
Okay. All right. How many kids do you have? I'm gonna guess you have 13. They all vote unanimously in favor for it. Look at this. There's a car accident every 5 seconds. Some of the driving out here is horrendous. It's truly terrible. What did the Jewish people here do for work, from what you've seen? Did they just pray, or?
No, so yes, they cry every single day and then they walk every single day after this happen.
After they pray, they go to work?
Yeah, they drive in school bus and transit bus.
Excuse me, gentlemen. What do you guys do for work here? Do you guys have like businesses, like work a job? Do you guys study Torah?
I have a job.
What do you do?
Study Torah. Oh, never mind. Even sales.
Are you lying to me? That's the way you look.
Definitely, he paused. He made it so obvious. Listen to this.
Do you guys have like businesses, like work a job? Do you guys study Torah?
I have a job.
What do you do?
You see that? Look at it in his face. Guys, look at it. Understand? He literally paused. Okay, how his other friend is looking at him.
Work a job? Do you guys study Torah?
I have a job.
What do you do?
That's the thing about correct lies I say. Literally, he's looking for a correct lie. How long it took him? 5. That's more than 5 seconds, bro.
Are you lying to me? That's the way you looked at him. I'm just like, what? Is it just ink? What do you do?
I'm doing sales.
What do you sell?
Food.
Why do
He looks, bro.
you keep looking at him? Okay. What food do you sell?
Chocolates.
What? I feel like I'm getting bamboozled right here. I don't understand the look back there. Do most women raise their households and then they work afterwards?
Some, not most.
Some. Okay. Like what percentage? Half?
Maybe half.
Maybe half?
Usually when they study, they do just that.
Okay.
Or like the ones who work, study in the morning and late afternoon. I mean, in the evening.
To be fair, I have seen people who work bus driver jobs, some people doing something in the shop, sort of managing the shop. The construction and hard labor seems to be exclusively executed by the Mexicans. Excuse me, miss. Do women work and raise the kids out here?
Sometimes.
Do the men work or do they study the Torah? The sheer density of minivans out here is a phenomenon in and of itself. Excuse me. What do you do for a living? Okay. What do you do for work? What do you do for a living, sir? Tough scene. Excuse me. What do you do for a living? Excuse me. What do you do for work?
A student.
You're a student. You're old, though.
Follow you on YouTube.
There we go. So you got to answer this puzzle for me then. What do people do for work? Out here.
We do construction, we do everything.
Do people spend hours praying in the synagogue and then they work afterwards?
Yeah.
Do the women raise the kids and that's all they do, or do they work as well?
They work as well. The men also raise their kids.
Wow.
We just don't bother nobody. Whatever a normal people is doing,
Yeah.
we're doing.
Okay.
But we're doing it mostly in the kosher way. Instead of selling to general supermarkets.
I see.
For example, I'm in the kosher food. I sell for kosher supermarkets.
What I'm hearing is they'll gladly take money out of the American tax base to support their lifestyle, and if they do start a business, it'll most likely accommodate and service Jews.
We don't bother nobody. We don't kill.
This is true. No violence out here.
No violence.
No drugs.
No drugs. No stealing. No thing. No nothing.
I've only seen bad drivers though.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because we have so much. We have like 10 children. We're all too busy. That's why we were upset by driving. We're getting nervous. That's the biggest violence you'll find by us. One day a year, it's called Purim.
Party.
We dance. People getting drunk. And the biggest good thing about that we're giving donations for other people.
Oh, that's right.
Do you know how much money goes out in this village?
I'm gonna guess millions.
Millions. And that's without being so polite, keeping open the doors. That's a thing on.
Gentile behavior.
Yeah, right. No, not Gentile. It's a,
goy
but
behavior.
you're not Goyish, I can see.
I'm Goyim.
No, you're not going. You're a Yid. Going back, you're a Yiddish kid.
Okay.
Are you a Yid?
I'm Goyim.
Can you show me your license?
I know that you guys don't support Zionism, or you guys don't support the Jewish state until the Messiah is here, right?
Exactly. They are not the Jewish people. They are not us, and we are not them. They are not Jewish at all. The state of Israel is a secular state, same as Japanese, but they call themselves Jewish people. They don't obey no laws. They're taking out kids from the yeshiva, sending them to draft to army to fight Hamas, which they created the problem. If they would listen to the Torah, the whole war wouldn't be.
How do people afford to have so many kids here?
They don't afford. We help each other. We open 2 groceries called Maitiv. We're giving them 50% discount. Just giving you one example.
damn.
Yeah, I could get a discount too.
Yes, because the store is officially made for everybody.
The one thing I am curious about though is the welfare use.
Both the federal or whatever the state, they're both spending equals money for other people. The only difference is over here, the money is being spent for us and our mouth to eat, and in Bronx, it's being spent for the NYPD to fight.
Are you on welfare?
No.
Do you know anyone on welfare here?
I won't comment on that question.
Come on.
How should I answer the
You own a
question?
shop. You own a supermarket basically, so you would know. Give me a rough estimate.
No.
If you
He
can.
does
No,
know.
no, I'm not.
Why?
I'm not gonna comment.
Why? Why is that the stickler?
Because I can't answer you as simple.
You can give me a rough estimate though, just ballpark.
What do you think? And
I'm
I'll
gonna guess 33%.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's probably that on average throughout the U.S. That's not terrible.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to figure out how people afford to raise 10 plus kids on sometimes single income households.
We don't spend so much money for each kid.
Humble living. Okay? Like how many kids per family?
10, 12, 14, 15.
Oof, that's huge. And how do people afford to have such big families out here?
Working. I don't
Working.
know.
Like what do people do for work out here?
What to do? Brokerage,
Brokerage.
construction,
Okay.
teaching in school.
Okay. Teaching, school, construction. What percentage of people do you think are on like welfare, Medicaid? A lot.
Latvia, big people.
Okay. Okay. What do they do?
What I do?
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I'm a student.
Student. Okay.
I was thinking about coming up with a lie.
How old are you?
It's very late for me.
I see. Thank you. Would you like to be interviewed?
I know can professional English, so.
You speak English? Any English? No? Okay. It's tough to find someone that speaks English out here. It's tough to find anyone besides the Mexicans out here at work. These guys are looking at their phones half the time too. I'm a little bit confused. And why is everyone on the flip phone? Are they actually speaking to someone? Like, are you actually on the phone with someone?
Yes.
Oh, you are. Okay. Some people I hear on the radios.
Could be.
Okay. Pregunta. Este ciudad, Jews?
Yes.
Solo?
Yes, only the Jews.
And las personas hispanic trabaja por construcción?
Yes.
Jews trabaja en construcción aquí o no?
Only the Hispanics.
Hispanics? Okay. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so this is sort of a well-known fact, but it's good to hear from him that the Hispanics are working the construction out here and the Jews are living here. You work in the medical industry.
Yes.
And you help someone who's elderly or
Well, it's for pediatrics.
pediatrics.
It's a private office for Dr. Woodsberger.
Okay, I've noticed that seemingly only Hispanics are out here working.
Yes.
And I have not seen many of the Jewish people here working.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on there?
That I don't know, but we do have a few coworkers also that are
Okay.
Jewish. But I have noticed that also.
I'm trying to figure out how you guys afford to have so many kids, though.
I mean,
I see all these Mexican workers, too.
personally,
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
You're struggling? Yeah.
It's not easy. Most
Okay.
people I know are struggling.
Are most people who have this amount of kids on forms of welfare, like SNAP, Medicaid, housing assistance, that sort of thing?
A lot of people. I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't talk for others, and
Do you think,
have because I mean,
Yeah.
for sure they are eligible for.
like, tax credits for the kids, right?
Yeah, they're eligible more for whatever, for low income, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because you have that many kids,
Like Section 8 waivers for stuff like this?
something like.
Yeah. So, do most people work jobs out here?
Or is it kind of just raising their kids?
As far as I know, yes. I mean, the woman will raise the kids, and most of the men will work.
And the women raise the kids full time?
Most of the
Basically on some traditional shit.
There's some women who will work part-time or less women full-time. It's very hard to work when you have kids.
Could I move here as a non-Hasidic Jew? Would I be able to, though? That's my real question, because I've heard it's practically impossible.
It's not true.
It's not true?
No. Nobody can stop you. You're not going to be comfortable.
I get that, but would someone actually rent or sell me a house out here as a non-Hasidic Jew? Unlikely, right?
It's not unlikely maybe. I can't.
Okay.
I don't own a house
Sure.
to rent you to ask you this question.
Yeah.
But the point is that everybody lives wherever they want to.
Sure.
The same as I live here. Nobody told me, hey, you have to live here. I live here because I want to live here. Correct?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if a secular guy is going to move in, he's going to be uncomfortable. I don't want my kids should play in the house of a secular guy, because the reason why I want to live here because I want to be religious.
I see.
I want my kids should be religious.
Sure. That makes sense.
I don't hate them. I love
Yeah.
them.
No, that's reasonable.
I will have
Yeah. Have you heard of the all-white community in the Ozarks?
I know, yeah.
Would you agree with them doing that?
I don't know. I don't want to live there. The point is not this.
But you think they should be allowed to do so, though, right?
I have a lot of.
Why is he asking this weird questions? You think you're allowed? Nigga, they do what they want. Who cares?
Think they should?
As I told you, you have to sit down.
Oh man, you're a complicated guy. Could I buy a house there? Would they let me?
Legally, I think you.
Legally, I could, but they wouldn't, right?
It's a good question.
How they would deal with that?
Why is everyone so busy?
Back to the video.
No, speak English.
None?
As I was going around, my drone captured the most dangerous people in the city, bad drivers. So real quick, the sponsor of this video pulled out once they learned for $5.
You work here? Okay, $1,000 worth of.
Police get the police report and handle it through his insurance.
I don't have to.
Come on, man.
I think it's you can.
Police don't make a police.
I, sir.
Tyler Oliveira for $5 a month. Back to the video.
I have $500. You want? I can give you.
I, sir. He said that he gave me $500.
And go check it out.
You can call the police. They'll make a police report.
It doesn't pay.
$500 for that? Come on, man.
I think it's you give me $2,000.
I don't have
I'm going to give you
$2,000.
change.
2,000.
I don't have $2,000.
All right, if it were me, I would just call the police, get the police report,
Got a scratch and just be okay. That's a dent also.
and handle it through his insurance.
Okay,
Yeah.
so.
That's some damage right there. $2,000-$3,000 worth is my guess. And just for context, do you live here? You work here? Okay. Wow, look at this, another accident! Oh my God! It just hit. They cannot fucking drive out here. There's a car accident here. They're trying to go outside of insurance. It's a phenomenal style of driving out here that leads to quite a few car accidents, it seems.
It's on some Brampton level shit, bro. It's crazy. Brampton.
She's concerned that the police don't have a really good relationship with the people here.
Oh, valid. They probably do. That's why we're going to hold them accountable with the camera. What happened?
I came down over here, and she was over here, and I was waiting, and she started to backing up. I was turning, and that's it.
I see, the rest is history.
I need license and registration.
Oh, yeah. He said that he's going to give me $2,000 to send me quick pay.
He said he's gonna give her $2,000 now, what she was originally asking, so we don't, use the resources and all that.
Wait, I got to ask you a question. How many kids do you have? 7? How do you afford to feed 7 kids out here?
I work 24 hours.
24 hours on the bus.
24.
Wow, okay.
He was on the bus?
Big families, hard workers.
God bless your trip.
Thank you.
23 degrees, frozen streets. School bus doesn't give up. No one can f***ing drive out here. We got the buses on our ass right now. What is this? What is this? What? Bro, this f***ing driving is insane.
Yo.
Bro, what is this fucking idiot in the school bus? Bro, what the f***? What is this driving? What is this driving?
The way you're driving.
You're trying to kill us out here.
You were driving below the speed limit.
No, we weren't.
25.
You need to learn how to drive. You're gonna get your kids killed in the air. You're gonna get these kids killed. An irresponsible school bus driver. And if you walk through the neighborhood, you'll begin to see the presence of kids everywhere as women give birth to about 7 children on average.
Massive families.
7 average is crazy still. It's on a population mission, bro.
8, 9, 10 plus kids per family out here. All of these strollers and little kid bikes. Another one. Tons of kids. And then a school bus for those kids. New construction over there, more houses being built, foundation being laid. Some of these houses are quite nice. I imagine there are massive families inside them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wheeled toys for the kids. Can I ask you, how large is your family?
1.
And do most families have, how many kids do they have? Most families?
5, 10.
5, 10? How do they pay for that many kids? You don't know? What is your job?
The Bible.
You read the Bible?
Read the Bible. Okay. Really?
For the kids? What is your job? Like, what do you do to make money?
My wife is working.
Okay, your wife works?
Yeah, even overtime.
What do you do for work? Okay, all right, busy man. Thank you.
I'm a family of 6.
Okay, nice.
And I do handiwork.
Okay. Do most people out here work?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay. What percentage of this whole town is children? Maybe like half?
No, more than half.
More than half?
Yeah, because if you can have like 15 children in a family, automatically it's much more than half.
And last question for you. Are most families out here on any form of welfare, like Section 8,
Definitely,
SNAP,
bro.
Medicaid, housing assistance?
Who wouldn't be? Like, think about it. 15 kids. 15 kids.
Say so, not as far as I know.
Are you?
I have Medicaid, but
Okay.
I have my own business and I make my money.
Respect. Okay, we got the Crown Sterling right here. Hello. Can I interview as a local business owner? I'm trying to ask people about their business out here and how life is in Kiryas Yol.
What's he selling? Jewelry?
What kind of stores do you take?
I just want to interview anyone who owns a store out here.
Where is it going?
On YouTube.
It's working now?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No? Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so you don't want to be interviewed.
Delete this file.
I cannot delete it, but I will walk away. Are you sure you don't want to be interviewed?
Can't sue you.
You can sue me? What? You went from this to this? You went nuclear. What? He's gonna sue me? Come on now. See this driving. My God. This terrible driving skill is a testament to the dense population. My God. It's a fascinating way of life. But despite 40% of the population living beneath the poverty line, I did not have to worry about getting shot or mugged out here.
Guess it's a safe haven.
By gangsta drug dealers on the corner of every block. In terms of random violence, I think this is the safest place I have ever filmed at. We got is this a flip phone vending machine? Flip phone vending machine? Wow. Instead of liquor stores, they had kosher phone vending machines. And public safety security force. Is this funded by the taxpayers, this public safety, all these trucks and whatnot? Yes. Okay, so this is tax. I have no time to sit on the phone now. Oh, you're busy, are you? Yeah. Okay, of course. Of course you are. Thanks. And volunteer firefighters and EMS. Can you show me what's going on in here? Tell me what you guys do.
So basically, we provide coverage for the fire service for the village of Kiryas Yol and the town of Palm Tree.
Okay. Are you a volunteer firefighter?
This is all volunteer fire.
All volunteer work.
Fire department.
And how fast can you guys respond to emergencies, given how tiny the town is?
We have a 90-second response.
90 seconds?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So anyone, even non-Jewish people, you guys will arrive?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Just for the whole community?
Yeah.
Okay, nice man, some volunteer work. There's some lessons we can learn. Communal living, helping each other out, looking out for each other.
They even had their own kosher AAA.
So we got the Chevy Suburban, we got a pickup truck, and let me show you the
This is like Jewish AAA or what?
Basically.
But it's community funded, right?
Yes.
Who pays for the trucks?
We have a couple of sponsorships. Collision on the Go is one of our
That's
sponsors.
A local company here?
Yes.
In the area? So, for instance, I do not have to have a AAA membership if I live in Kiryas Yol.
No, you can have our number. We got everything. All the equipment, everything what we need.
Even for the Gentiles?
Whatever you need. You call us, we coming
So you guys
out.
are helping anyone who calls.
You call us, we go out.
Okay, we're hopping on a call right now. Let's see how this works. Thanks for having me. Hey, what's the call?
So what's a flat tire?
Just a community member.
Yeah, just someone called.
Okay, there it is. Okay, so he's already on the job. He got here faster than us. Young volunteer, quick to the work. It would be pretty convenient to get a flat tire, call up the city, and they just help you out. Imagine that world. When you live the same, you look the same, you pray the same, you can do cool shit like that. We're at the Kiryas Yol Volunteer EMS. You gotta give respect to all these guys doing volunteer work for the community. Can I pop in?
Sure. Okay. Here you go. Here's the food packages. Everybody gets a package of that. Some little chips inside.
Yeah. This is beautiful. Community unification here and altruism. I like it. And we gotta take notes, man. We gotta do that for ourselves, for everyone else in America. Take notes. This is beautiful, but it requires some selflessness. It requires some additional work. You're missing hours with the family and loved ones and kids to help other people. They have a bigger picture approach here, and they look at the community as a whole. How many school buses are here?
The town, over 100.
Over 100. Wait, but isn't it public property?
No, it's not public.
No, this is a privately owned lot with publicly funded buses?
Yes.
Oh, it's privately owned buses too. And you guys just purchased the buses yourselves?
Yeah.
Like who individually? Is it the rabbi?
Oh, the rabbi.
Okay, the rabbi buys the buses. Am I stupid? Then who buys the fucking buses then? If it's a stupid question. Well, who's the boss of the town? Of what?
This is a private owned company.
Sure. I see. Is it mostly private schools out here? Is it a mix of private and public schools? 99% private.
And of course, kosher supermarkets maintained by an army of Mexican laborers all over town.
Just keep in mind everything's kosher. Excuse me. You guys take EBT?
We do.
Like, do most people come in here and use EBT? Yeah. Okay. What percentage of people would you say use EBT for their groceries here? 100%. 100%? Wow.
Crazy. 100%. Not even 80, bro.
He said 100%. Huh? Oh, what percentage would you say? What would be your estimate?
Not 100.
Because 100 is too much, right? What percentage of people here use EBT for their groceries?
35%.
A little bit difficult to conclude what to take away from that. The question is, are a lot of these big families dependent on the welfare state to survive? And then the secondary question is, do they work?
Yes, I work here.
I know, but do the people that live here work here?
My work is for the people that live here.
Okay, so that's what I've heard. A lot of business owners. Heard some people do study the Torah for a couple of years.
They do that many times. Their wives.
Their wives are working. That's what I've learned too.
And a synagogue around every street's corner so the men could study the Torah while their wives went out and worked.
The W library, though. Is that just all Torah books?
People are studying, praying. Beautiful.
Damn.
Wow. Okay, I think I finally made it. Synagogue. Synagogue? Okay. Let's just say hi. It's a synagogue. Can I see it? Thank you. How do people afford to have such big families out here? What? How do people afford to have such big families out here?
Well, this is a problem, you know.
What? People struggle? What do people do for jobs? Because I've noticed a ton of the Mexicans are working the retail stores. What do the Jewish people do for work?
They own the business.
How do they get to own the businesses?
I have no idea.
You can say.
People work by themselves.
Okay.
They work hard, they are bosses, they are teachers, they're employees by companies. And people build up companies by themselves, and people build up their businesses by their own. You work from 9 to 5, a lot of people work more. You work hard. You
Okay,
get money.
I see. It's 2:59. Why aren't people at work?
A lot of people have to work.
But
you know
you
how
guys
many
aren't at
people are
work.
living here?
Yeah.
These are all teenagers.
I see. Okay, these are young kids.
Young kids.
How old are you?
Teenagers? You guys look old.
21.
Okay, so do you work?
I'm in college.
Okay, where do you go to college?
Here.
Oh, here. Okay, in town.
Yes.
Is everyone college? Do all the adults go to work?
Most, I would say.
Most?
90%.
Okay, do people here survive off of welfare?
Not true.
It's not true.
No. Everyone have to work. You have to get money. But
Yeah.
when you have a lot of kids, like you have 8 kids, you can also get benefits like
I see. Like the official number for like Medicaid, and it was like 93%. That number is not real.
you can look it up. It's not 93%.
It will say 93%.
Yeah, check it up now.
But I've already looked it up. I know what it'll
Yes?
say. Yeah, they'll say 93%.
Where does it say?
On Google? I don't know if that's real though. That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
I don't know because I know a lot of people
think
and
it's-
most
it-
people have
yeah.
a lot of kids, and even if they work,
Yeah.
Qualified.
They qualify. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we got some knowledge just now. He says there's some misconceptions about the place. Is this where you make the iconic fur hats? Hey, let's see it. Can I try it on? Okay. Thank you. Whoa, it's heavy. And it spins too. For 1,500 USD at the cheapest price. Thank you guys for showing me. 8K? 8,000 bucks? Yes. My God.
And these guys pay for that, bro?
As I was interviewing people, this dude tried to revoke my cameraman's First Amendment right to film.
I might have to get the one from China, bro. One's from China and retailer.
Film him on a public sidewalk. It is a struggle getting B-roll out here.
Hey, it's illegal. It isn't.
What?
It isn't. Howdy.
We got Teddy Bear Jew before 2026. Crazy, bro.
What's the pictures about?
Just feel like filming.
Filming what?
Just everything.
What do you mean everything? Why are you recording it?
Because I feel like it.
Why?
Because I feel like it.
For whom are you recording it?
Because I feel like it.
And where will you post it?
I don't know, wherever my heart desires.
You took pictures of me personally.
I'm happy.
And I
You look
want to
beautiful.
know. I want to know where you're gonna post it.
Everywhere.
Because I don't want to be.
I'm sorry. You walked into my shot, so.
No. I was before across the street and you
It's
pointed
okay.
the camera on me.
It's not a big deal. You're in public.
And then we began debating as to whether or not Curious Joel took out more money from the system than it gave back.
Why do you think that most people have your welfare?
The more kids you have, the more money you'd get if you're in those programs.
It's not because people are defrauding. When you have larger families, you're automatically, you can qualify in a bigger percentage.
100%.
Take out statistics and say, oh, this person has 6 kids. Look how much grants they receive from the government. But if you look at their expenses, then you see it's a different ball game. It just gives you, helps you to survive. It pushes through. How much money Curious Joel community saves for the state and the federal government by the fact that we have private schools. We have big business people that pay taxes and they contribute a lot. We have a lot of charity that's helping out people, and also the fact that we study Torah, which in big part includes you should be honest and stay away from crime. So thank God that the crime rate is very low. So that also saves a lot of money from police enforcement and from jails.
But I noticed you guys have that private security, which is taxpayer funded, right?
But that's paid from our taxes. It's the village.
Assuming you pay taxes though, right?
Do you think someone here doesn't pay property tax?
Yeah, for sure. Renters.
I'm a renter.
You're a renter.
Yes. And my landlord 1 year increased me the rent because the tax went up. How can he afford it? Because I pay him rent.
Well, yeah, you're arguing the cost is indirectly turned over to you as the renter.
It's directly.
Let's say I had 10 kids and I made between 60 to 90K a year as a household. Then I could get almost $13,000 in cash benefits and to pay no state income tax and no federal tax. So I would get $13,000 in cash, which I could then pay to, let's say, a landlord. Let's call it $2,000. That's half the year paid.
Don't get the tax credit per child. You get
You do though.
tax credit, but once you have 3 or 4 children, you don't get more if you have more children.
That's not true. The tax credit is multiplied by how many children you have, and there's no limit to the children you can have.
It's a formula. And you take into account that someone has 13 kids and they pay tuition, they pay grocery, they feed their children, and they have...
I'm arguing a lot of the taxpayers are paying for their children in the form of SNAP, EBT, and healthcare in the form of Medicaid.
I got it, and I want to answer you.
Yeah.
Now, you make this budget, figure out how much this costs. And now you say that you call a cash benefit, a tax return of benefit of $13,000. This does... And now you say that I want to answer you.
Yeah.
Now, you make this budget, figure out how much this costs. And now you say that you call a cash benefit, a tax return of benefit.
Okay, so 1,000 if they're under 4. 320 if they're around the age of 4 to 16.
Of $13,000. This doesn't cover 10 children. It's just a help.
But when you supplement that with the healthcare is covered via Medicaid, you have SNAP and EBT that helps cover groceries, if not the full amount for the groceries.
Have SNAP. The SNAP maybe would give $1,000 a month for a family, but you go in the grocery, you check the prices, you can't afford, you can't feed 10 people plus a father and mother, 12 people from $1,000 a month. So it's just a push, like it's a help. It's not covering.
That's true.
So, and also, me personally, I told you I'm working in the healthcare industry.
Yeah.
I don't have Medicaid. I have insurance by my employer.
Agreed.
If you take all business people, successful business people, just from Kiryas Joel, their taxes covers everything that we take back. There's someone, Kiva Klein, he's a big developer. I'm sure he pays a lot of taxes. You see over there, Epstone. They're compensating with their tax payments, and then they're compensating with they have charity that they help out a lot of people here. The Jewish people that you claim, they're employing like over 1,000 people. They have a big building in Manhattan. They pay a lot of property tax. They have warehouses in New Jersey, and they're a very fair company. They're honest. And even though they are the job providers.
So you'd say overall, the Hasidic Jewish community is a financial positive.
Contributing to the United States.
He was basically arguing that the minority of extremely wealthy Jewish businessmen that employ a ton of people elsewhere easily compensates for the amount of money residents here took out of the system in various forms of welfare.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Doing well. It's a little cold.
Yeah, I know. What's going on?
Nothing much?
No?
How can I help you?
I was just called to talk to you. So people are a little nervous to be recording with the mask and stuff, so...
It's cold. The mask stays on, you know?
I get it. You know what I mean? I just got to call you, so I got to come by and...
For sure.
Do my due diligence. You know what I mean?
100%, sir.
Okay. So what are you recording for?
Just personal stuff.
I got you. It's public, so I know you can.
If you've never been to a community like this, right?
Sure.
You're unknown.
Sure.
It's unusual activity, suspicious for you to have a camera at people's faces wherever they go.
They're going to be upset that they're here, right? And you guys are going to call us over here. Just don't engage them. You know what I mean? If that's what you guys
no one's forcing it.
Some people are going to...
Is that the guy who was talking to him?
Well, welcome to the United States of America. This is the United States of America. Then just walk away. Just walk away. Jesus Christ. This is some bullshit, you know it. You don't get extra privileges. No. This is bullshit, you know it.
Yeah, they're going to be upset and calling about you guys. And you guys don't want us harassing you.
Well, why would you harass us? We're exercising our First Amendment, right?
Because you follow people.
Exactly. It's a rhetorical question. There's no means to harass us because we're doing nothing wrong.
No. Okay. There was a terrorist attack in Australia someday. You come in front of synagogue.
Well, yeah. They're thinking maybe it's suspicious. He want to terminate them.
Face people.
I didn't. I get the face.
I'm answering his question, but he didn't ask you the question. Right? He was talking to me right now.
Yeah, okay. I agree.
What I told you too.
Sure.
Was that you guys are going to call about each other and have these kind of interactions, right? No, we had a frank conversation. Just leave each other alone.
All right, this is excessive. Obviously, we can talk to anyone who wants to talk. This is the equivalent of a doctor come in here, get yourself checked out. So is this a hospital or like a doctor clinic?
It's a medical facility, so there's lots of like doctor's offices.
Is this mostly for the Jewish community? Do I have to be Jewish to get healthcare?
Do not have to.
Okay. Are most people here on like Medicaid?
A lot of patients are.
Okay, cool. Thank you. She said a lot of patients are on Medicaid, which is in conflict with what they're telling me in the synagogue.
And they're having so many kids, Curious Joel's population doubled from 2010 to 2024. How many kids on average does each family have out here?
Between 2 and really unpredictable.
Like 2 to 10?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
3.
3. Okay, that's pretty small for out here, right?
Still the younger age.
How old are you?
27.
Okay, young man. What do people do for work out here?
There's all kind of work. There's a lot of educated people, there's everything. Anyways, I gotta go work. Thank you so much.
What do you do for work, by the way?
I'm doing a few things. I'm driving buses. I'm working in a mechanic shop. I'm working a lot in the office.
That's a lot of jobs.
Yes.
So if you want to talk about people living...
Why do you get that type of hair? Yeah, it's haircut, bro. What the heck? That haircut is not... Bro, just cook them, bro. What the flip? Down syndrome Jew, bro. Crazy. The new updates is crazy, bro. But anyways, let's see another one.
Picture and video of you dangling your thingling about. It was a 1-minute video, Jeffrey. I had to watch it. I had to watch the whole thing. My eyes are scarred. It's your boy Skeet Hansen here, back at it again. Right now, we are in Warren, Michigan, just outside the Dollar General, getting ready to meet our potential predator here. His name is Jeffrey. He's 38 years old. That's what he looks like.
Jeffrey, bro. He looks like he does construction. Yo, lock him up already, bro.
He's a dominant looking for a woman that is serious about being his submissive, and he's from Utica, Michigan. And Chesser is on hold with Warren PD right now. That's what all the commotion is in the background over here. He's immediately told right off the bat that the girl is and he expresses interest, sends a picture of himself. Here he is here in the mirror. Not a bad build, actually. You know, looking pretty lean and mean. It's just, you just got to wonder why he'd want to be talking to a year-old girl. You think he'd be able to do better for himself. But this guy, Jeffrey, is coming to me. Jeffrey says he wants to take care of this girl and wants to see her naked at all times when she's with him. And he wants his sucked and to have sex whenever he wants. Here he says he wants to be the only man in the girl's life. He's already getting attached. Already wants to lock it down. Cuff this girl. There he says his hobbies are the gym, gaming, anime, poetry, swimming, and bowling, playing cards, etc. Poetry is an interesting one.
I'm gonna get an officer out in the area. They're gonna probably call you.
Okay.
And go from there.
Sounds
okay.
good.
You said 18 minutes?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. As long as they're not in the Dollar General parking lot or around here, that'd be great. We don't want to spook them.
Right, I understand that.
Very appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so as I was saying, now poetry is an interesting one. We've never had a predator say poetry was one of his hobbies. I'm gonna have to ask him to spit me some bars or something. You know, when he says poetry, he's a black guy. He probably means he raps. That's probably what. That's probably actually what it is. I already know I'm gonna have to hit this guy with an RN. Can we talk about sex? Have you sucked a before? Have you had a inside your? So he's just asking a bunch of sexually explicit messages as the chat goes on, and then eventually he asks if she wants to see his. And before she can even say anything,
she says she's 13 and you're basically chatting about, oh, you want to see my Patrick? Ooh, you want to see my Patrick?
He just full sends it. And I mean, he's kind of packing. It's not below average. Not amongst the better Predator D pics I've seen, but it's respectable, I guess. You know, so we gotta give credit where it's due. Right?
You gotta say pause to that, bro. You gotta say pause. Big pause.
Below average for a black guy.
Below average for a black guy for sure. But you gotta ask, why is he even trying to use that on a year-old girl? I mean, really, nigga? He even sent a full video, a 1-minute video, which I had to watch, unfortunately, of him just playing and jerking his thing laying around. I mean, it's just, I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
He did not need to watch all that, bro. He just did it for the love of the game. He could have, guess what he could have done? He just seen the first 5 seconds of it, and boom, know what he was doing. But bro, watch the whole entire video. Man, we just wanted to see what happens next. There's a part 2.
Wants to stretch her tight out. Here he says, all I ask is please be clean and don't wear any bra or panties. So it seems here that he has standards for cleanliness and hygiene, but not for the age of consent. So I'm gonna have to ask him about that. So right now, we are about approximately 12 minutes out from this guy Jeffrey showing up in that Dollar General. Gonna have some few questions for him and hopefully get Warren PD over here to address the situation. So stay tuned. And our suspect just sent this through. This is what he's wearing. He's got the, looks like the fake buffs on, trying to flex, and a black beanie cap with a black jacket on with, looks like fur in it. There's like some kind of red liner there. So wearing all black, black beanie, he's black with an Amber Alert mustache. Probably he's wearing black forces too. The thing is, he looks like the typical demographic of like anyone who's gonna be walking in that Dollar General. Another 10-ish minutes? Yeah, like 10 minutes. Okay, we just got.
He's gonna be on nigga time, bro. He's coming 30 minutes after that.
Word that he's here. Wait. Oh, here we go. There he is. He's right there. Yep. He's standing at the door. He's not moving right now. He just went in. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, got the keys. All right, cool. Okay, let's go see what our boy Jeffrey.
He looked like he was looking through the window for a second.
He's up to. How's it going, Jeffrey? What are we doing here today? Do you care to explain yourself?
Oh my days, this nigga's, oh my days, bro. You guys adding the beep noise. Bro, Skeeter Gene, what the flip?
Hey, Jeffrey. He is a father of 2, and he's a softball coach. What's going on, coach?
How are you?
Good, how about yourself? Well, you're telling me you had this conversation with Emily, and you're coaching other 15-year-old girls who aren't your daughter, and you don't have an attraction to them. There's nothing, you don't talk to them in any sort of ways. I mean, you see why that's a little
I get what you're
hard for me to
saying, but
believe.
yeah, I don't do it.
But don't you think this picture of you in the shower is just a little bit inappropriate?
Yeah.
So it's just a little provocative. Okay, he is right behind us, literally. We are gonna head to, looks like Monroe Police Station. We're just here for information. We know where you work. We can send everything to your employer. You can lose your job tomorrow. I just want to talk about this. Now, do you know why I'm here? This will be your dating profile on Facebook Dating, right? Who are we here to meet? Sorry, Jeffrey, what was that?
There's the beep noises, bro. I know someone's gonna be talking about it in the comments. Someone's gonna be chatting about it in the comments, bro. Watch. Comments are gonna talk about the beep. Smoke detector. Beeping is the real predator.
You heard me, right? How old is Jeffrey? I mean, you talked a big game, but until you got here, I have the whole transcript. It's all here, Jeffrey. I mean, this is something you sent her. This would be your right?
But I didn't.
Right, Jeffrey? Well, Jeffrey, we can talk about it, and you can be straight up with me and let me know what you're actually doing here. We can talk about it here. I just want to get some clarification from you as to what we're doing. I mean, you say you want her to be your princess, and so you want her to be submissive. You even say here at all times when she's with you, you want her to perform sex on you and to have sex with you whenever you want. Now, Jeffrey, the more straightforward you are with me, the smoother this will go. Okay, why did we think this was an okay conversation to have with someone that said they're... You say you want to be the only man in her life. I mean, Jeffrey, say something for yourself. You ask if she would like to see your... Before she even answers, you send it. They showed it there. That would be yours, right? You talk about stretching her tight blank out. I can't hear you, Jeffrey. You don't have fun. Are you okay? You say you want to stretch her tight out. I mean, really, nigga? It's just, I gotta hit you with that, Jeffrey. Brother to brother here. I mean, you're making the whole black community look not good here.
You're sad, bro.
What's your name? What's your name? What's going on?
Seems Jeffrey, sir.
Jeffrey? You having a heart problem or something? Yeah. Okay. Can you stand over? Can you step over here? Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Did you want your heart burning up? Do you have any medical conditions? No.
So this is from the start if you want to swipe through it.
He definitely was thinking about running. That's why he was like, yo, could we just go outside, please? He was thinking about, oh, once he goes outside, steps out, He's booking it.
There's quite a few before you get to the part you don't want to see, but you can get the gist of it just by.
So this is what kind of app?
This would be Facebook dating. This is our decoy here. He immediately messages first, sends his phone number. Then he says he has a new number, and that is a number that he wanted her to text him at. Can you talk about signs that you sucked a before he says there? Would you like to see it? And before I go any further, it's
I'm good on that.
Okay. So he sent that. It's just more of that throughout the rest of it. Okay. And now he's here.
Jeffrey, I need an answer. Jeffrey, speak up. Do you need medical attention, yes or no? Not right now? Okay.
All right, so you got to talk to us about your side of the story, because obviously we're getting one side, and that doesn't look great. Let's hear your side of the story and kind of figure out what's going on.
I understand what's going on, but you need to be an adult right now and look at him and speak loud with a voice, because I can't keep breaking my neck coming down here to hear you, okay? Very simple. Just speak a little bit louder for me to hear you. 20? Okay.
At what point did you find out this person was, or did you not? Are you saying you didn't know that? You didn't know that, right? Yeah, then at some point was it disclosed to you or not? It's a simple yes or no question. I already know the answer because I saw the screenshots. So be a man and own up to what you did. Is that a yes? Okay, so you knew this person was, and then what happened? You chose to continue the conversation. How did you continue the conversation?
Yeah, let me see that cell phone for a second.
Did anything happen? Did you say anything? Did you send any pictures? I guess by your head going down, that means yes. You weren't thinking? That's what you're going to stick to? When you say you made a bad choice, what does that mean? So you're saying it was a bad choice knowing this person was allegedly you sent pictures and said stuff, that's what you're saying?
Can you go home? That's not up to me to decide at this point. Jeffrey, you kind of landed yourself in this situation.
You just got, guess what? You just got skeeted, bro. You ain't got skeeted.
Here, Jeffrey, you do say, I'll eat your out when I see you. Is it fair to say that was your plan here today? At the Dollar General, or maybe shortly after. Well, just help me understand, Jeffrey, if this girl had been here or not, us and the officers, what would have happened?
What happened is I would have...
You would have what?
I would have assessed the situation, maybe just have better judgment, just probably...
You would have made better judgment? What would the better judgment be, as opposed to eating her, out as you...
What are you trying to say? Let me translate. They're taking better precaution to not getting caught.
Walk away.
Just walk away. So come here, meet her, and then just walk away.
I don't make the best decisions, but I just now...
You don't think you could have brought yourself to actually do these things?
He's acting like we can't tell that he doesn't make the best decisions. But we know. We all know, bro.
Within the messages. Do you just talk a big game then, Jeffrey? That's what it seems to me. But you see why it's hard for me to believe that after you send her this picture and video of you dangling your thingling about. It was a 1-minute video, Jeffrey. I had to watch it. I had to watch the whole thing. My eyes are scarred. It's a 1-minute video of you just playing with your...
Doing for fucking trauma, bro.
Did she really need to see a video like that? Right. And I'm sure you thought about that before you sent it, right? Is there no adults you could have hung out with today and met up with? Did it have to be why'd it have to be a year-old girl?
I don't really have a lot of friends.
Not a lot of friends, lonely. I see you're pretty into anime. I saw the Naruto shirt you got on under there. And you also mentioned you do some poetry. Why not engage in one of those things instead of coming to meet with a year-old girl? Do you have any poetry that you can read for us? Jeffrey, we'd love to hear your work.
He's not going to do it.
That's on your phone. Okay. So, Jeffrey, just so I have it straight, you maybe would have came here, met her briefly, and then you would have... What would you have done? Would you have told her? What would you have told her?
Probably wouldn't have said anything and just walked away.
Just walked away as soon as you saw her? Okay. Because, this is your time to shine, Jeffrey. This is your moment. I think a lot of people might see this, and they should know what you're really thinking here. This is your chance to redeem yourself. So anything you want to say to let anyone know, maybe that you're not such a bad person. Do you have anything to say for yourself here, Jeffrey?
I am a good person. I don't do anything bad. I try to help people when I can. I just messed up.
Is this the one time you messed up? Have you talked to any other online like this before, Jeffrey? First time? Okay. Didn't you know it was wrong from the get-go?
Well, because I thought that she was 20. I wanted it to be 20.
But when she disclosed that she was What were your thoughts?
I should have stopped talking.
Should have stopped talking. Right. That's what a lot of people would do in such a scenario.
Damn, bro. Good game, bro. Good game.
And at one point, I know in the chat, you did say you wanted to be your only man. How serious were you about that? So you didn't really want her to be your queen, as you said, and live a life with her?
No.
Okay. Is that just something you say to everyone you talk to online?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Maybe that was more just to get her to get her to take you a little bit more seriously, maybe. Okay. I'm Jeffrey. Is that all you have to say?
I really would like to go home.
Well, what I have to let you know, Jeffrey, is that I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with under online for sex.
Jeffrey, sorry, you were going to.
Oh, you're fine.
Jeffrey, you're going to come with us, okay?
Put your hands on the back. Put your hands like you're praying.
All right. You gotta get the money shot.
Got ice shipping back, bro.
Well, yeah, that's what we call this. Yeah, you gotta teach your kids right, not to watch out for creeps like this. I mean, this guy thought he's being a year-old girl. Years old, talked very sexual, and sent graphic images to her, and here he was at the Dollar General to meet her.
Graphic images
Yes,
of himself?
of himself, yes.
Oh my God, I don't know.
I don't know what to say either, ma'am. It's right where he's going, ma'am. You know, the parents let us know, and we came to talk to the guy.
She would have got.
Who knows?
Catch a couple of STIs, STDs.
Or trafficked. It happens. We've stopped a few trafficking scenarios.
Well, you guys keep up the wonderful work. This was exciting and
Thank
sad
you.
at the same time.
Hey, we're just trying to make your night.
Lock them all up.
That's what we're doing.
Most parents
That's
would
what we're
check their
doing.
kids' devices.
Yes, that's what we're trying to put out there, you know?
Yes, sir.
It's a dangerous world. Well, thank you for being chill with us being in your store
Yeah,
doing
that's no
this.
problem.
Appreciate that.
Okay. Anytime. Catch you.
Absolutely, yeah, we'll bring the next one here. Well, like I said, we'll see you in a week.
To the owner?
You have a good night. Well, that is not the way I was expecting Jeffrey to react.
I thought he was going to have a heart attack.
Oh, after a minute, yeah.
Like, oh man, no heart
I was hoping he's going to pass out. That would have been good. Another pass out. Oh, there is a tow truck. It looks like for our boy Jeffrey's vehicle. Alrighty then. Didn't know we were doing all that today. Definitely an eventful night here at Dollar General. They're towing his, it looks like his Hyundai right there. Well, alright. That was our boy Jeffrey from Shelby Township, Michigan. Pretty crazy how the police just stormed in as soon as I started talking to him. Kind of had to cut the interview short there. I think something was miscommunicated between the dispatcher and the officers because they usually don't come in like that. They usually wait for us to call them. But anyway, went as good as it could have gone. He's now arrested. Warren PD has all the information. That's going to be the last that we're going to see of Jeffrey.
That's gonna be he's gonna come back out being someone's girlfriend.
Shelby Township. That was a good one, boys. Well, with that being said, it is 7:45 on a Sunday, and we still got more work to do. So let's go get caffeinated.
From Jeffrey to Adania. And you heard how they treat people in all these preds in jail. Bro, good games to him. Good game.
In this video, I gathered Kevin Hart.
It's really beefing, bro. But I should watch this. I'll watch it tomorrow. That's his favorite. That's Speed's favorite bodyguard.
Young Philly.
Philly. Damn, bro, what's this so much pred videos?
Hi, if you haven't subscribed already, please.
So much, bro. It's bad. But it is what it is, though.
Hello.
I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Let me see this. Okay, this is the last one I'm watching. The strange case of. Let me do how he does it. The strange case of Susan Lund.
I'm once again begging for
his deep ass voice, bro. Damn.
subscribers.
Strange case of.
This case takes place.
This case takes place in
USA in the year 1992.
USA in the year yeah. How to say it?
This case takes place in the USA in the year 19.
In the year. See, I'm learning new accent.
92. Meet Susan Hope Lund. Susan was 25 years old at the time of her
She looks like Yana.
disappearance. She was a devoted wife and the mother of 3 young children. Susan had married her high school sweetheart, Paul Lund. She became a stay-at-home mother, caring for their children, who were all under 6 years old, in late 1992. Family members later noted that Susan was about 3 months pregnant with what would have been her 4th child when she went missing. Those who knew her described her as kind-hearted and also especially passionate about animals. Susan's sister Anne later recalled, she would always bring home stray puppies and kittens. She would come home with the most flea-bitten dogs and try and give them a better life. Susan even dreamed of one day becoming a veterinary technician or a veterinarian so she could work with animals every single day. She had put that ambition into raising her young family, but she never lost her habit of rescuing creatures in need. In the fall of 1992, the Lund family had moved to the Clarksville area for Paul's military assignment at Fort Campbell. People who knew them were well aware that the family was going through some financial pressure in late 1992. But then again, most families do have these pressures. By all available accounts, Susan was a devoted mother who gave no indication that she planned to leave her family or disappear to begin a new life elsewhere. So what followed was entirely unforeseen. On the 24th of December 1992,
I make prediction he killed her. Actually, maybe he was going to the army, so probably not. Or he probably she probably cheated. Probably after.
Susan left her home in Clarksville, Tennessee to walk to a nearby grocery store. At the time, she was about 3 months pregnant. According to her family, she had planned to bake a pumpkin pie for Christmas dinner the following day, which was the reason for her trip to the store. It was around 7:30 p.m. Her 4-year-old daughter begged to go with her, but Susan didn't want to take her along for what she thought would be a short errand. So she put on her coat, her shoes, and off she went. But Susan never returned home that night. By the next morning, Christmas Day, her family obviously realized that something was horrifically wrong. When her husband Paul awoke, he looked through the entire house for his wife. He was mystified as to her whereabouts. Because it was Christmas, he tried not to scare or alarm the children, but inevitably, he had to report it to the police. Officers soon arrived at the home. They asked some questions and launched an initial search. At first, they treated it as a missing persons case. Multiple law enforcement agencies became quickly involved. These included the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, called the TBI for short. The TBI searched the area too and interviewed acquaintances and locals over the following days. Despite these efforts, Susan was not found immediately. This was worrying for the family, as the first few days of a missing persons case are crucial to the outcome. About 2 weeks later, on the 8th of January 1993, authorities decided to suspend active ground searches after several people reported sightings of Susan in a nearby town. This didn't make any sense to the family, but the investigators treated those sightings as credible. They just believed that Susan left town on her own accord. As a result, they scaled back their search efforts. Susan remained officially listed as a missing person, but there were no solid leads for the police to pursue in the following weeks. On the 24th of February 1993, roughly 2 months after Susan disappeared, her husband went back to the police and insisted that he believed that she had been kidnapped. The husband pointed out to officers that Susan had been carrying her checkbook when she left on Christmas Eve, but she had never written any checks or accessed their bank accounts after she left. He argued that this was evidence that she didn't run away to start a new life. Rather, something sinister must have happened to her. But nothing was done. Months passed before something truly strange happened. In mid-August of 1993, the case took a bizarre turn when a woman in Alabama came forward claiming to be Susan. According to a report in the Leaf Chronicle newspaper at the time, this woman told an Alabama state trooper and a TBI agent that she was Susan. She said that she didn't want to be bothered. Local authorities initially accepted the Alabama woman's story. They believed that Susan had
That was probably not her. Probably someone who wanted the money.
Surfaced and wanted no
Person probably didn't even look like her.
Further contact. Investigators treated the missing person case as solved, and they ceased active investigation. In fact, around August of 1993, the Clarksville Police Department took one step further, and they officially closed Susan's missing person file completely. Yet still, Susan's family just didn't believe it. Her parents and siblings personally traveled to Alabama to meet the woman who claimed to be Susan. They quickly confirmed that she was not their missing Susan at all. So they informed law enforcement of the mistaken identity, but by then, the investigation had been badly derailed. And despite the family's pleas, the case was not immediately reopened. So, like many investigations throughout the 90s, the police made a mess of the investigation afterwards. Shockingly, for years, Susan remained officially missing, but not actively investigated by police. And, in the absence of any official investigation, rumors filled the void. Some people in town spread false stories that Susan had run off with another man or gotten involved with drugs. Her sisters vehemently rejected those claims, as she never had a proclivity for such things, and her siblings believed that she would never abandon her family. It was extremely stressful to think that their sister had met her end by foul play, and it was never given the due diligence required from the authorities.
Yo, the person who basically claimed to be her should be charged. You're trying to, mess up the investigation, and person probably trolling.
All the due empathy from the people in town. With no new evidence and no credible sightings, Susan's case went cold as the years went by. It would be decades.
He probably got trafficked
before investigators uncovered the truth behind her disappearance. But it would be in 1993 that something was discovered. On the 27th of January 1993, the severed head of an adult white woman was found in the remote section of Wayne Fitzgerald State Park in Jefferson County, Illinois. 2 young girls had stumbled upon the grisly remains of a decomposing head. It was lying in the brush alongside a park road. The 2 young girls were, of course, deeply traumatized, but immediately they reported it to the authorities. A post-mortem examination revealed that the victim had shoulder-length red-brownish hair, but her identity could not be determined from the head alone. Forensic anthropologists examined the skull, and they estimated
they have red hair, she has reddish-brown hair.
That the unknown woman was approximately 30 to 50 years old at the time of her death. They also noted some unusual skeletal features. The woman appeared to suffer from a condition known as wry neck. This is a condition that would have caused her head to tilt to one side due to old neck muscle injuries. Evidence of a healed fracture in the skull suggested that she might have sustained head trauma in the past that led to this condition. The question remained whether the injury had occurred earlier in the woman's life or whether it was inflicted at or around the time her head was severed. Pretty early on, the police publicized composite sketches of the victim, which exaggerated her pronounced head tilt in hopes that someone, somewhere, would recognize her distinctive appearance. They really doubled down on this feature. Despite these efforts, investigators were unable to identify the woman, and they assigned her the placeholder name, Ina.
This looks... No hate, but like, them drawing it like this makes it look like, what do you call it? There's something neighbor. The one with the visitors and stuff. Forgot the name of it.
Jane Doe. Local and state authorities distributed bulletins about the unidentified victim to other law enforcement agencies. They described her physical characteristics and the unique medical condition, but no matching missing person reports were found at the time. An extensive search of the surrounding parkland did not yield any other body parts or any personal belongings. The manner of the death was clearly deemed a homicide, given the decapitation, but how the woman was killed and why her remains were left in that location remained unknown. Investigators had no immediate suspect or leads to pursue in the Illinois case. The unidentified murder victim's case gradually went cold as all avenues to determine her identity or killer were exhausted. Unbeknownst to the authorities at the time, the missing persons case of Susan Lund in Tennessee and the Jane Doe case in Illinois were tragically one in the same. But the two cases existed in isolation. Tennessee authorities believed that Susan was alive and not a victim still, while Illinois authorities had a victim with no name, and neither side realized the overlap. And not to mention, no one in Illinois was notified about Susan's case. By the mid-90s, both investigators
I'm once again begging for subscribers.
Somewhere would recognize her distinctive appearance. They really doubled down on the methods to unsolved cases like Susan's. It was this renewed interest in technology, especially forensic genetic genealogy, that would finally unite the Tennessee and Illinois cases and reignite the investigation into Susan's death. In February of 2021, the breakthrough began. Dr. Amy Michael, a forensic anthropologist at the University of New Hampshire, contacted the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office and offered to re-examine the long-cold Jane Doe case. Dr. Michael had grown up in Illinois, and she was familiar with the unsolved 1993 decapitation. She wanted to solve it. With fresh eyes and modern techniques, she believed there was more that could be done. And so she teamed up with Laura Norton, a true crime author and researcher. Between them, they pored over the case records and reassessed the remains. One of the first things they noticed was that the original composite sketch of the Jane Doe was likely hindering the case. The old drawing had
But this, it looks creepy as fuck. Like, what?
Depicted an exaggerated neck deformity. This was a portrayal so striking that it may have discouraged recognition. In 2021, based on their research, they commissioned a new, more lifelike forensic sketch which showed how the woman likely appeared in life without an extreme head tilt. The updated image was publicized in hopes that someone who knew the victim might finally make the connection. However, alongside the anthropological reanalysis, the sheriff's office arranged for advanced DNA testing on the preserved remains. It was this that cracked the case. Portions of the victim's skull were tested in a specialized laboratory. By 2022, the profile was updated to a genetic genealogy database. Almost immediately, it produced a promising lead. Within just one day, they found potential family matches. They believed that the unknown victim was likely a member of the Maynard or Lund family tree. Digging into the family connections, the team discovered the profile of a missing woman who fit the genetic criteria. And of course, this was Susan Lund, the 25-year-old mother.
Oh, it meant like there was extra DNA on it, that it was someone who killed her. The person who killed her left on her.
From Tennessee, who had disappeared in 1992 and had never been found. This information was relayed to law enforcement, and investigators in Tennessee then contacted Susan's relatives to obtain direct DNA samples for confirmation. One of Susan's siblings provided a sample, which was then compared to the Jane Doe's DNA profile. On the 6th of March 2022, it was officially confirmed that this Jane Doe was indeed Susan Lund. After 29 years of uncertainty, the anonymous homicide victim finally had a name. Susan's family, who had never stopped searching for her, were notified. But there was still the question.
Who is the killer?
Who killed Susan, and why? It is still unclear as to when and where Susan was actually killed, and how her remains had ended up roughly 175 miles away from her home in rural southern Illinois. Susan's head was the only portion of her body ever recovered, and the rest of her remains are still missing to this day. However, several campers reported
You're probably eaten by like animals.
Seeing a headless body at a lake in Wayne Fitzgerald State Park around the same time that Susan's head was found. But to date, no official search of the lake has ever uncovered any additional evidence. Susan's family have also grappled with suspicions close to home. In later interviews, Susan's daughter Crystal voiced doubt about the circumstances on the night of her mother's disappearance, pointing to some unsettling family memories. Crystal recalls the sudden replacement of the bedliners in the house. This made her question her father's actions. However, her father died in 2020, and he was never charged in connection with her case. Also, investigators have never named any person of interest based on the available evidence. Some investigators believe that Susan may have been the victim of a chance encounter rather than someone she knew. Some investigators believe that the murder seems to be somewhat impulsive.
No, looking at this makes me scared, bro. Like, this creepy as fuck. Oh my days. This is creepy. RP her though.
One theory is that
I don't even want
Susan's
to look
life
at my
ended
screen.
that night when she left her home after a chance encounter with someone who decided that day to kill her. But whoever did this carried her body hundreds of miles, cut it apart, and hid it in a remote place. It appears to be a cold and deliberate attempt to erase her existence entirely. The only thing is, decapitation is not a known modus operandi of any known murderers at the time operating in those states. The police have looked and looked, but nothing has come up. Over 30 years later, Susan's loved ones and law enforcement are still seeking answers, holding out hope that someone, somewhere will come forward with information to finally resolve.
Can't tell me this doesn't look like Yana. Look at Yana, bro. I know Yana's bad, but like still. Well, like, damn, look. Look. Yo, toss me a lot, bro. Toss me a lot. Can't tell me that they don't look similar. Where's it? Can't tell me they don't look similar. I guess I might be seeing things, but it is what it is. RP here.
Resolve the lingering questions and bring her killer or killers to justice.
You'll be safe. I'm going to sleep.